Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Infinite Lock. It's your boy Eric, and today we have a multi-girl group reaction. Man, I apologize for the last couple days of being inactive. I finally got some stuff up this morning, but I was really weak. Didn't have a lot of energy. So I'm finally coming around. You know what I mean? I just think I wasn't getting enough sleep. Between, I don't know if you haven't been on the channel that long. Those that have been on the channel for a while. I've mentioned this before. I pretty much, I'm bringing constant YouTube content. I'm working 40-hour weeks. And then doing personal styling as well. So it's just doing multiple full-time jobs. You know what I mean? All at once. It can get kind of hectic. You're only sneaking in a couple hours of sleep here and there. So I think it just finally just caught up to me. So I kind of got to be more focused on my health now going forward. But yeah, man, we're right back to it. So we've got a lot of new stuff to get into. We've got Lapillus, we've got Bugaboo, we've got MAMADOL, and then we've got Pixy. Pixy is the only group that I've seen already. Lapillus is a brand new group that just debuted, I believe. Bugaboo is still a rookie group, and I think this is their second title track. So first comeback. And then MAMADOL, which is a pretty neat concept that you all were explaining to me, that I can't wait to get into. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right into this because I know this is going to take some time. So let's get into Lapillus. Group under MLD Entertainment consists of Chanty, Shauna, WOOAH, Bessie, Sowon, and Haeun. Debuted a couple days ago with the digital single Hitcha. That's what we're going to look at today. Shauna, leader, vocalist. Chanty, vocalist, face of the group. WOOAH, vocalist, dancer. Bessie, main vocalist, rapper. Sowon, rapper. Haeun, vocalist, center, and maknae. Okay, so now that we know a little about them, let's check out their newest, their debut with Hitcha. Again, very new. So let's jump right into it. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, Lapillus with Hitcha. Oh, that was dope.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Whoa. What? Okay. Got potential so far. Okay. What is happening? Is this the same song? They dancing, I will say that. What the hell just happened? That whole section. These girls can dance though. Hey, that move right there, that's smooth right there. Hey, hey. Who did? I've seen that before. That vocal. Hey, hey. I like their energy, bro. Ooh, the background whistle note. Oh my goodness, she's letting loose in the background. Come on, Mariah Carey vocals. So that was Lapillus with Hitcha. Yeah, I honestly I wasn't mad. I was impressed. Let me start there. The only thing that I didn't like, which is kind of a big thing, I guess, because it was such a large chunk of the song, was it actually wasn't a large chunk of the song, but it was at such a pivotal point of the song. After the first like verse and chorus, that like ran, you can kind of see it in the video. I'm kind of like not moving, I'm just kind of staring. That like long stretch where it's like, I'm like, what's going on? I think I actually said it in the video, like, what's happening? Where it was just, I don't know what was going on. It was just noise. It felt like I didn't know what the purpose of that part of the song was, but the beat of the hook, the choreography, the fierceness, the sass, the energy, I was here for all of that. The girls, they look like stars. They, like I said, now these days, 4th gen girls is a battleground. Like, you have to debut 2 or 3 aces and all rounders, and everyone has to be fierce in the group. Like, you know what I mean? So it's such a dog fight. It's such a battleground for girl groups these days, because you have to have everything. You know what I mean? There's not, you know, it's like, you know, it's 10 to it's about 8 to 10 groups that are competing for that top 2 or 3 spots in girl groups right now. So you really have to be on your A game. But no, I really did like that. Again, that one section was like the part that I really wasn't feeling that one little section. But outside of that, again, the choreography, I liked it. I liked the energy that the girls had, especially for a debut. I liked they just looked like they oozed confidence. I liked how they sprinkled the vocals in there at the end. You know, I think the grayish hair one, she hit a note in there where she carried whoever was doing the little slight whistle notes at the end. She was on point. They did that again. I love the energy. I love the logo. I love the branding. I love everything except that section. And again, I'm starting to wonder if a lot of these agencies are doing some of this stuff on purpose to stand out. You know what I mean? To create, because at the end of the day, controversy is still people talking about you. You know what I mean? Especially when you're from, you know, I'm not saying they're using like cheap tricks or nothing like that. I'm definitely not saying that. But you know, like, I mean, it's tactics. You know what I mean? Like, they know they're talented. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many talented groups debuting, man. What's gonna get us in the spotlight more? You know what I mean? It is what it is. I think that's like really an honest strategy, and I think sometimes, sometimes some of this stuff can be done on purpose, because I really don't know why that section was in it, but I've seen people talking about this debut, and that's the main thing that they always bring up. Like, I don't know what that part was, but I think the girls are so talented. I think that whatever, like some of the similar stuff that I'm saying now, so now I see where they were going with that. Again, they ooze talent. So I just, I can't wait to see more of them, but I think that they have a bright future. That was they gave a lot of the right energy. It's just, for me, it's just where the concept is going to take them. I think K-pop is so engineered around concept, and sticking to a concept throughout a career, that sometimes you can pigeonhole yourself if you pick the wrong concept early on, or a concept that you outgrow or that doesn't grow with you or whatever. So I'm interested to see where they're going to go from here. I'm always interested to see the first and second comebacks, you know what I mean? So let's move on. So now we've got Bugaboo. Again, there's been highly requested group. Haven't done them yet. A lot of people have been wanting to see them on the channel since their debut. I know this is their latest comeback, but since their debut, I think it's a self-titled track, but it's called Bugaboo. A lot of people have been wanting to see them on the channel, so it's about that time to bring them on. So let's jump right into it. 6-member girl group under A-Team Entertainment consists of Eunchae, Yoona, Rainy, Siyeon, Choyeon, and Zen. Debuted in 2021 with the track Bugaboo. Okay, that's what I thought. I believe Choyeon is the one that I see constantly. I think Choyeon and Eunchae, which I think they're these two right here, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think it's them. I see fan cams of them on Instagram constantly, especially Choyeon. I believe she's Choyeon. I see a lot of fan cams of her, and they just look like, again, I'm so impressed with all of the newer girl groups. I feel like there's no let up. There's no let up in any of the girl groups that are dropping out, because you know how on point you have to be to compete. You just know if you're not debuting stars, you might as well, like, there's no warm up time anymore. Like, you can't debut and then, let's find our footing and then we'll get set. Like, the other groups that have debuted with you, they're gonna pass you up while you're doing all of that. You know what I mean? So they're debuting stars these days. Fandom name is Rainbow. Oh, okay, that's cute. Choyeon, leader, main dancer, vocalist, and rapper. Eunchae, main rapper, main dancer, and vocalist. Yoona, vocalist and visual. Rainy, lead vocalist. Siyeon, vocalist and visual. Zen, main vocalist and maknae. Okay, so now that we have met the members, we have their second single album, Pop, the music video for Pop. Again, like I thought, Choyeon and Eunchae are the ones that I have seen. But again, like I said, the talent pool in 4th gen girls is absolutely insane. I feel like girl groups all across the board, like, there's no let up. There's no let up. Even the least famous of the girl groups in 4th gen will give you a run for your money. Like, you have to be on your guard if you want to be at the top of 4th gen girls. So let's jump into Bugaboo, Pop. Hold on.
Break it down, bang it down. When the banger go, tap, 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 tap. Tag it, let's go, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm over the time,
Hold on. What the heck? Okay, I'm in. Background harmonies. Okay, she got kind of grown with the vocals, the voice. Hey. Hold on. I think that was Unchained. I'm liking the energy. She came through with the energy. Did she write her stuff? Let me know in the comments. These outfits, they styling is on point. It's unique too. Okay. Unshay got that. She got the right energy. Oh, that's cold. How they... Hold on. These effects are crazy. This video got a little budget to it. I like when they bring this like this beat in. Oh, I like how, okay, Choyeon. I like how she came in with that. Okay. Okay, so that was Bugaboo with Pop. Again, impressed again. I don't think I haven't been impressed with the new girl group. Whether I've liked the song or not, that's a different story. But I don't think I haven't been impressed with what they brought to the table. And this is no exception. I definitely liked, I think the song was super catchy, first of all. I think it was super catchy. I think it was well done. I think the styling was on point. I think there were nice parts of the song that let different attributes of the girl shine. The choreography was interesting in that it seemed simple enough to be done by the killing part seems simple enough to be done like as a trend, but I feel like the actual choreography is definitely harder. It's definitely tough choreography, just a lot of movement. It just seems like a song that has a lot of movement to it. It seemed like they didn't stop moving the entire time, even though this was just a music video, so we couldn't see the entire choreo. Again, they're an interesting group. I think that I really only know Choyeon and Eunchae prior just because I've seen them constantly. And then I've said this before about some groups, like a lot of times the leader and the rapper are going to stick out the most, at least to me, I think, just because I don't know. I just think that a lot of times, especially in girl groups when they debut, the leader a lot of times is gonna have a lot of the center time, especially when the leader is like a main something. Like if the leader is a main vocalist, or if the leader is especially if the leader is a main dancer as well, they're going to stick out a lot because they're going to get a lot of the center time. They're gonna get a lot of the chorus time, stuff like that. But I just think that I was kind of shocked when Choyeon vocally, she had a little run there where her voice kind of got a little mature. You know what I'm saying? Like they were coming through with a little mature vocals, like turning them on and off. And that's why I feel like a lot of these female idols really do have mature vocal cords, but I think that a lot of times they're encouraged to go with the cutesy voices and stuff like that. Especially early on in the careers, and if that matches the concept. But I definitely like when these idols are able to really like bring forth their vocal capacity from time to time, and the maturity in their voices. But yeah, the song was fun, but they were down to business at the same time. I like the leather outfit. All of the outfits were on point. I really don't even know. It's probably at this point I'm probably biasing record Choyeon and Eunchae. I was still trying to piece together the other members. I know one of them. I liked her part during the chorus when she came to the front. I think she had like the long, like ginger, orange or red kind of hair. She came to the front. And gave a mature vocal. I think that was the first time it hit in the song. Gave a nice little mature vocal right before the chorus. The pre-chorus part. But yeah, I was impressed with that. And I think I need to see their debut song now. I need to go back and see their debut song because I think that if that was a hit too. They have a bright future. I mean, they have a bright future with just this alone, but I want to see the rest of their discography. So that was a good introduction to them. So now we have MAMADOL. Mama the Idol. So this has been highly requested. It's been a while, so I'm sorry for the wait. So let's jump into it. 6-member comeback project group under CJENM of moms who were stars but had to leave the entertainment industry due to childbirth and child care. The group was made through the TVN reality show Mama the Idol. In order for this group to debut, the team of 6 women had to gather 2,000 fan club members and 20,000 followers on social media, while also having to go through various vocal and dance performance missions in order to prove that they can still be idols. Damn. The group consists of Sunny, ex Wonder Girls, Kahi, ex After School, Jungna, ex Jewelry, Yang Eunji, ex Baby VOX, Rev, Buell, soloist, and Hyun Juni, actress. They debuted January 27th with the song WOOAH Hip. Okay, wow, they had to go through a whole lot to make that happen. Jungga, leader, Kahi, main dancer, Buell, no position, Eunji, no position, Juni, main dancer, Sunye, main vocalist, Maknae. Okay, so now that we've read up about the creation of Mama the Idol, I think it's a genius idea. I kind of, I don't know. I feel like I've said this before. I'm not gonna go on a full rant about this now because I've done this on prior videos, but I think it needs to be said. I'm 26, and I feel like the K-pop industry. I'm new to the K-pop industry, and I feel like even just what I've been seeing throughout the years, I feel like they've always debuted young. I mean, in show business in general, there always have been young stars, like stars debuting young. Justin Bieber debuted young. Usher debuted young. Chris Brown debuted young. Michael Jackson debuted young. You know what I'm saying? Janet Jackson. But I just feel like in Western music, it's kind of like few and far between. I feel like in K-pop there are like hordes, like legions of toddlers hitting the industry year round. Like there's a bunch of 14, 15, 16-year-olds debuting year in and year out, and that's great to see for them. And obviously, there are a lot of K-pop fans that are younger and that are gonna grow up with them as fans. You know what I mean? So I love that for them. But at the end of the day, you have K-pop fans that are over 30 and over 40 and over 50. You know what I mean? You have older K-pop fans, and while they don't, I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily mind supporting younger idols. I feel like I've definitely seen some people say, like, at some point, you kind of would probably benefit from having older idols in the game, just so like older fans can feel more comfortable supporting, or because it's just like in the West, like Usher goes, NSYNC goes on a reunion tour, or Usher goes on a reunion tour, or what I'm saying, B2K goes on a reunion tour or something like that. You're gonna have people that want to reminisce, and what I'm saying, and they wanna look back on this and look back on that. I feel like in K-pop sometimes after a certain age, like it almost like gets hard for people to like carve out their space. The top of the top can do that, you know what I mean? But I think like serviceable idols that are really talented in their own right, it gets hard for them because there's so much youth debuting day in and day out, that it just gets filled up. The space gets filled up. So I think that having older, more mature, more seasoned idols is important, because even for like different concepts, like I just feel like sticking mature concepts on 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old idols isn't, they can give you like sass and like it's just hard to 18, 19 years, they can't capture the essence of that, like a 25 plus or 30 plus, or what I mean, like a more veteran idol can give you, what I mean. In some cases they can portray a more mature concept better. So yeah, I just think that type of stuff is important because that contrasts the cutesy stuff that we get, and it makes us value the cutesy stuff even more. You know what I mean? Rather than just flood us all day long with this, with one thing. So I digress. But let's jump into this. So we've got MAMADOL with WOOAH Hip performance video. Okay, vocals. Oh. Hey. Okay, the tutting. You can just see the. You can see the. You can see the. Not desperation, but you can see the confidence in their eyes, the veteranism, the realization that this might be their last chance at stardom. Not even at stardom, but just their last chance to really be on that stage and really do what they love to do and make a career out of it. Again, I don't know what came from this. If they're going to continue it, if they're going to do more iterations of it, I don't know. Let me know in the comments more about what came from this, but I can just see the energy is just slightly different than like I feel like the appreciation is different. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why I could just feel like they all appreciate just being in just on that stage performing, like, you know what I mean? Like you would have thought this was a concert in front of a million people. You know what I mean? Like I could just you can kind of just feel the energy just bouncing off the video. You know what I mean? I appreciate this. I think that they're going hard. First of all, they all look great. I like the styling. I like the where the song is going. They're like right to the point where they're not messing around. They're all, they're in and out, the tutting, nice little vocal layering, nice, like, nice little choreo, catchy choreo, you know what I mean? Formations, like they're not messing around. Oh, this styling. I really like this outfit. There go that little vocal. She's standing out for me right now. Hey. I think some of these outfits they could have did a little. They pulling them off though. She looks good. Respectfully, she looks good. They are killing this, bro. All of them are killing this. Her this in the front with the like the turtleneck, like crop, like tight shirt, like her here, and I think the other one is in the back. I think she was ex Wonder Girls. I could be wrong. And I think the other one is Kahi, maybe. Kahi, I think this is Sunyi and Kahi. they're all eating, but those two in particular they're slaying everything. Her too with the short hair. Okay. Wow. So that was MAMADOL with WOOAH Hip. Yeah, that was on point. That was on point. I think that that was how you reintroduce yourself to the industry. They came in a force to be reckoned with. Again, I think the two. Now that I'm looking at the names, I think it's Kahi and Sunyi. I think are the ones that really stood out to me, and whoever the one with the short bob cut. Again, for some reason too, a lot of times when idols have that short bob cut and they have like just a little bit of aggression about them, female idols that have that short bob cut with some aggression about them, that just sparks up everything that they do. To me, I don't know why, but yeah, they were on point, all of them. I think I like the white outfits. I think they could have, some of them, they could have done a little better, like a couple of the outfits, but the ladies pulled them off. I'm not criticizing the ladies, I'm saying like they could have just, some of the pieces of the wardrobe, they could have done like, maybe taking that like white drapey thing off the shorts and stuff like that. But for the most part, they pulled off everything they were doing. They made the choreo look fun and fierce. And they were just performing. Everything was just carried by their performance level. You can tell that they're veterans. You can tell that they're comfortable. You can tell that they know what they're doing. Yeah, like I said, I think the game needs stuff like this. I think it would benefit greatly from older idols that are still young. But you know what I mean? Cause they're young. Again, you get on stage and perform like that, you're young. I don't care what your age is, you're young if you can get on stage and perform like that. But just, balancing out, we get in mature dance moves and stuff like that. I'm not even blinking. You know what I mean? Because I know that the ones performing this are this, that they're more mature, they're older. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes when you're watching choreography and it's, minors doing certain moves, it's kind of like you instinctively like looking away. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my only thing about it. Yeah, I like this whole concept of what they did here. And I think it was a good outing. I really hope that something more came from this because I think they earned it. So, good job. And finally, last but not least, we have Pixy. So this is the only group here that I've seen before. I believe the song I did was Addicted. Addicted, yeah. I did Addicted. Again, the rap line was impressive to me. That was the main thing that stood out. The rap line and just the unique dark aura of their style. It was very dark, very sinister. Vocally, they were on point. I think that they were giving me definitely like Purple Kiss Dreamcatcher vibes. When I first seen them, but in their own lane, their own thing. And I kind of like that concept when done right. So let's get into it. We have their newest MV for Villain, so let's jump right into it.
Bitch
Oh, she has black hair this time. She had pink last time I saw her. Wow. Ooh, I like how they did that vocally. Okay. Okay, hold on. I told you they rap line be spazzing. Hey. She has such a unique smile. It's so adorable. Her and Gayeon from Dreamcatcher have that similar mouth curve. It's so unique. Oh. Villain. Hey, okay. Hey, the footwork. So that was Pixy with Villain. Yeah, that was on point. That was probably out of all these, that was probably my favorite song. Well, I don't know. I probably have to go back and listen to everything a second time. But that was, I think that might be our first listen. That might be my best, the best song of the four. Our first listen. Very unique. Again, it's Pixy. I'm only one reaction into Pixy, but I can already tell that their style is very, very unique. Like that, they have a very specific set of sounds and like I said, sinister, diabolical. Like they just have that type of, like I said, Purple Kiss, Dreamcatcher type of thing, but in their own type of way. And I love it. I think that their rap line is very, very good. They're so confident with it. They don't like. I think that's a big separator in K-pop to me because, especially amongst girl groups, because I feel like a lot of times, they just, get a mic and just stick it in whoever the girl with the deepest voice is, or who can rap the fastest or whatever, and that's cool, but it lacks authenticity. And I feel like sometimes you can kind of tell when some of these idols really have when they really want to be a rapper, or they like being a rapper, or they actually study being a rapper, stuff like that. And I get that vibe from Pixie's rap line. They really have that natural energy about them, like they really probably write. I mean, let me know in the comments if they write, but I get the energy like they write their stuff. If they don't, then they deliver it damn good. Yeah, that was very good. Again, their choreography is always on point. It's always interesting. And yeah, I just think they're unique, and I think that's very hard to do with how many groups are debuting now, and carving out your own path, especially when you're not from one of the big three companies, is very hard to do. And I feel like Pixie is starting to do so. Yeah, I think they'll continue to grow. I think they'll continue to grow with each comeback, and I hope they do. So, yeah. So again, all the videos were very on point. Like I said, I just think that the majority of the groups that we've seen are fourth gen girl groups, but also MAMADOL, which MAMADOL is technically a fourth gen girl group. Just full of veteran idols. I just think that it's just so much competition, like I said, across the board for girl groups right now in K-pop. There's so much talent. Like if you're not debuting, two aces and secret weapon and a group, what I mean, stuff like that, then it's like you're gonna be in trouble. And I just feel like the talent pool is ever growing, and yeah, I just can't wait to see how all of these groups will continue to do, and just how the state of K-pop will continue to grow as well. So before you guys go, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way, and yeah, till next time.